Hey everybody, it's time to begin the Q&A portion of the answer portion of the Q&A, I should say. I asked questions over the last few hours for my followers to ask me and for me to answer, and it's time to begin the answer part. Okay, the first question up is from Jerry12250. We all know him. He's got one of the great channels out there, Scratching Florida Tickets. His first question is, what's your favorite game? Well, Jerry, I'd have to say it's probably the Wizard of Oz because the automatic win symbol on there is a tornado, and that kind of favors into what I like, weather. So, and leading into your second question, that is where my biggest win came off of. It was a $500 hit. There's a video up where I showed my YouTube followers. It was on April Fool's Day of this year, so it wasn't a joke. All right, Nathan Prow asked, have you ever seen this? Bought the new Jumbo Bucks. He's referring to what I had yesterday. I had the old version of Jumbo Bucks yesterday, and they re-released it with that new crappy font. They didn't change the odds on it or anything, but he says, bought that new Jumbo Bucks days ago at two different places, two different rows. One had 9 straight losers in a row. The other I got about 6 before I white flagged both packs. Well, Nathan, I wouldn't know. I don't play that many tickets in a row because that's just how I roll. I can't really play that heavy. But it wouldn't surprise me. That ticket is our worst odds on a $10 ticket because every ticket that you win is a guaranteed profit. There's no break evens on it. But still, that's only like 1 in 4.03, so it's not really that bad. And then Jake Donahue asked, if I'm butchering your name, I'm sorry. He goes, how much do you play and what tickets do you like best out here in Kentucky? Well, I tend to play about $20 at most a day. Some days I don't even spend that much. But here lately I've cut back to like 5 or 10 due to, I'm in the slow season at work, so I don't have much overtime. So I don't have a lot of free money. And my best ticket, like I said, is Wizard of Oz right now, but I also like the $60,000 payout. I absolutely hate Diamond Fortune. I can't win on that damn thing. And I also like the $20 cash fall. Let me pull up the other video and I'll get back to the Q&A part. Hold tight. Alright, we're back with part 2 of the answers to the Q&A. Bass Player 23, who is also starting a Kentucky channel, asks, what is your favorite ticket? Well, besides Wizard of Oz, I also like the Jumbo Bucks. But, I play whatever. Some days I go in there and try to play the same ticket and I don't win. So and now I'm just going to just pick whatever. So Jerry12250 asks, when did you start scratching tickets? Well, I actually started scratching tickets back before I was legally allowed to. My dad gambled, liked to play scratch-offs when I was growing up, so most times I would scratch the tickets for him. And that's where it kind of started. When I hit 18, that's what I did. I bought my first scratch-off ticket. And Scratching Kicks asks, when do you decide to make the channel and what made you want to do it? Well, Scratching Kicks, I was just back in January over my long break off from work, and I was like, I just came across it one day. It's like watching a Georgia ticket or somewhere, and it kind of surprised me that they were actually out here. So I decided to make the channel. It also kind of helps me with my depression. If I feel like other people can do it, then I can do it too. So, yeah. Chompy and Stompy goes, what kind of music do you enjoy? Well, Chompy, if you can tell by the accent, then you should know it's probably country. But yeah, I listen to everything though, but country is my major favorite music. Silver and Gold winner asks, can you remember when you started scratching? What was your first big winner? Silver and Gold, I started scratching before I was allowed to, so But I remember hitting $50 on a dollar scratch off for my dad, and I got $10 out of that. So I was about 15 or 16, maybe younger. My first big winner was the $500 on April 1st. I've won $100 several times, and just in this past week, I've won $250. So it just comes in spurts for me. Dolphin Fan 55 asks what my favorite scratchers are to watch. Well, I really like Bob Plackno, because if I didn't have a care in the world, I would be on here acting a fool. But nowadays, when you apply for jobs, they actually watch what you say in your videos and social media and all that. So I kind of keep it G-rated. But other than Bob Plackno, I like Texan Candy, Choppy and Stoppy. I like your channel. It's kind of interesting. I like New York Tickets. PA Scratch King, I watch all of them. So there's not really a clear favorite. And the final question comes from I Got an Itch. Is there a state out there that you really like to scratch tickets from? If so, what state? Well, I really like Pennsylvania's tickets. It seems like they're creative and come up with their own games instead of ripping them off from other states like Kentucky does. I've seen several games that we have has been in other states, so we're not too good at creating our own. I also like California's tickets and Texas tickets and Florida tickets, Georgia tickets. Hell, I like them all. So, but you all asked some great questions, and I hope to do this in the future. So, if y'all want to know anything else, just drop me a comment, and I'll do another Q&A in a couple of months or so. Until then, y'all take care. Have a good day.